Hello everyone and welcome to Math with Corey. Today we're going to be looking at two examples in which we're going to use long division to divide polynomials. Alright, so let's jump into it. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to want to do is set this up correctly, right? To use long division, we want to divide these polynomials, okay? So the first thing, it's y squared minus 4y minus 32 divided by y plus 4. Okay, so I'm going to take this y plus 4 and put it on the outside. Okay, this is called my divisor. Okay, and what I put on the inside is called my dividend, and that's going to be y squared minus 4y minus 32. So we're taking this, okay, here and dividing it by that y plus 4. Okay, great. So what are my steps? My first step is to divide, my second step is to multiply, and my third step is to subtract. Okay, going back to the first step, we're dividing, but what are we dividing? Well, we're going to take this term here, which is y squared, and divide it by y. Well, y squared divided by y is y, okay? And I'm going to put that here, okay? Now I'm going to multiply. So y times y, again, is y squared. 4 times y is positive 4y, okay? And now my third step, again, so we've divided, multiplied, now we must subtract, okay? So I'm going to put parentheses here, and I'm going to subtract. So now if I wanted to bring this negative into the parenthesis, okay, I'll make it positive. Now I want to bring in this negative, so this will become negative 4y. So y squared minus y squared, this will be 0. Negative 4y minus 4y is negative 8y. And I'm going to bring this negative 32 down. Okay? All right. So now I'm just going to repeat my steps. Again, first step, divide. So negative 8y divided by y is negative 8. So I'll write that up here. Okay? So next step, multiply. Y times negative 8 is negative 8y. Okay? 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. All right. And last step, I'm going to subtract. So I'll put the parentheses and subtract. This I will make positive because I'm going to bring that negative into the parenthesis. This will become positive and this will become positive. Well, negative 8y plus 8y is 0. Negative 32 plus 32 is 0. So I get 0. All right. And so this is my answer. So if I wanted to write this as y squared minus 4y minus 32 divided by y plus 4, my answer or my quotient is y minus 8. Okay? And that's how you do that. And if you'd like to check yourself, what you could do is y plus 4 times y minus 8. Okay? And you should get y squared minus 4y minus 32. And how does that work? Well, if we think about it, right, 8 divided by 4 equals 2, and 2, okay, times 4 equals 8. So that's a simple way to check yourself, okay? So let's look at example number 2 now. Okay, so here is example number 2. I have x cubed minus 8 divided by x minus 2, okay? So in order to divide these polynomials, I want to use long division, okay? So I'm going to take this x minus 2, okay, that is my, again, my divisor. And what I put on the inside is my dividend, okay, which is x cubed minus 8. However, there is a little bit of a caveat here. So something that we must note and then something we must do. Okay, so what I see here is that I have an x cubed term, okay, and then I have a constant. There's no x squared term and there's no x term. Okay, so those are my missing terms. And when you have missing terms, you have to put a 0 as a coefficient. What do I mean by that? So my leading term here is x cubed. Okay, then what I'm going to want to put is plus 0, okay, that's my coefficient, x squared. Then I'm going to want to add 0x, and then I'll put my constant, so it's going to be minus 8, okay? So my missing terms, okay, I put a 0 as the coefficient, okay? And I'll show you why that's important. You're pretty much going to see why that's important, okay? So again, just as the previous problem, we want to take our 3 steps. First was to divide, second was to multiply, and the third was to subtract, okay? So first thing, divide. So I'm going to take this term here, x cubed, and divide it by x. Well, that's going to be x squared. So I'll write x squared here. So x times x squared, that should get you x cubed. Negative 2 times x squared, that's negative 2x squared. Okay, so I divided, right? That was my first step. Then I multiplied. Now I'm going to subtract. So I'm going to subtract. Don't forget to put your parentheses because that negative symbol is going to go to the x cubed and the negative 2x squared. Okay, so just remember that. Be careful. All right, so I'm going to distribute that negative into the parenthesis. So this will become positive, negative, positive. Great. So x cubed minus x cubed, that is 0. 0x squared plus 2x squared is 2x squared. And then I'm going to want to bring down this 0x, and I'm going to want to bring down this negative 8. So plus 0x minus 8. And now I think you can kind of see why, okay, we might want to put the 0 as a coefficient for the missing terms, right? We need to fill in those missing terms because I have an x squared here and I have an x squared term here. This should work out nice, okay? So now, again, I'm going to want to take the same steps. So it's, again, divide, multiply, subtract. First step, divide. 2x squared divided by x. That is plus 2x. Okay, great. Now I'm going to multiply. X times 2x is 2x squared. Negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x. Now I'm going to want to subtract. Put your parentheses. Bring the negative into the parentheses, so I'm going to make it positive, negative, positive. 2x squared minus 2x squared is 0. 0x, okay, plus 4x is 4x, and I'm going to want to bring the negative 8 down. Okay, great. Now, again, same steps. Divide, multiply, subtract. Divide. 4x divided by x plus 4. Multiply. X times 4, 4x. Negative 2 times 4, negative 8. Subtract. Parentheses, subtract. Bring that negative in, negative, positive. 4x minus 4x, 0. Negative 8 plus 8, 0. 0. Now I have my answer. Okay, sorry, this is like on a slant here, a little sloppy, but you get the idea, I think. So my quotient, or my answer here, x squared plus 2x plus 4. Okay, now you may ask, and this would be a good question, what if my remainder, or what I get here, which is called a remainder, is not 0? What if it were, I don't know, let's say 2 for some reason? We got 2. So hypothetically speaking, we got 2. Not for this particular problem because, again, our remainder is 0. So this is just our answer. That's it. But let's say we got 2 as the remainder. Well then, okay, when I take 2 and I divide it by x, right, that's not really going to work. So this is going to be called my remainder, right? What I have over after I've kind of exhausted the 3 steps, divide, multiply, and subtract. Now I have this remainder. So what you're going to want to do is take this answer here, okay, add your remainder, and then put it over your divisor, which is x minus 2. Again, this is only if our remainder was 2. In this case, it's 0, so I don't need to put anything else. All my answer is going to be is x squared plus 2x plus 4. Look at how slanted this is. Sorry about that. Okay, but let's say, again, my remainder was 2. Then I would take this answer here, x squared plus 2x plus 4, and then add my remainder over my divisor. Okay, and that's it. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I'm here to help. Thank you for watching.